Whoa, is that Bloody Tears? That's a nice refreshing change of pace in the musical atmosphere of this game. You really think you can move that? Ah, look what you did. You just obviously set off a booby trap to trap us in here. Congratulations, you're an idiot. Castle Wall, level 2. Welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania 64. We're gonna save our game here, and you'll notice that the music died! How sad, because Bloody Tears is truly one of my favorite songs in Castlevania history. Now you'll notice we're trapped in this tiny little hallway. And you'll also notice my mouse cursor getting in the way. Get out of here. Now then, we need to find a way to open this gate. So, let's try door number 1. Oh, it's locked. No, that's no good. Well, perhaps door number 2 will hold the secrets. Let's go and investigate. Open! Hooray! And there's the music, finally. This generic, bland, creepy, atmospheric music. But hey, better than total silence, isn't it? Anyway, this level is significantly shorter than the Forest of Silence, which was level 1. But it makes up for it by being essentially nothing but platforming. You know, the platforming I said I don't like to do. When is this game supposed to be good again? It happens after this level, actually. Because once we get into level 3, the platforming takes a short walk off a long pier and we don't see it for a while. But to get there, we have to go through anti-gravity platform jumping, and we've got to go through bone pillars and Medusa heads and instant death drops. Hooray! It's like the game is trying to make us earn the good part of it. And there's a Guillotine! Sure, I'll take that. Get out here, Medusa head, you're not getting us today. The level's composed of 2 towers. It's the first of them, and it's much easier than the other towers. It's basically just whipping a few enemies and some basic platform jumps. Nothing too serious. And the friggin' guillotines. Well, seriously, what are these doing here? There's blood on them. That means they actually use these to kill people. Who drags people up these asinine stairwells just to execute somebody? Anyway, at the top of each tower is a mechanism that we will use to operate the 2 main gates, and these 2 main gates will open the way to the castle proper. Simple stuff. And we reach to the top of tower number 1, and we whip some bats who drop no items, so screw them. And we behold a door. What's behind door number 1? Why, it's the second boss of the game, the Bone Hydra. That was fast. Yeah, the boss of level 2 comes halfway through level 2 instead of the very end. Anyway, he's pretty harmless. He just puffs these fireballs at us, and we can stand up here and totally cheese this fight by just throwing holy water at him. But once they burn up like that and turn black, then the trouble begins. They stop puffing those harmless fireballs, and they start spewing these huge purple flames that not even the cheesy fighting position can save us from. And it does a lot of damage. We get hit directly with that, and it'll drop a third of our health instantly. We will die in 2 to 3 hits. And this second hit is too far away for us to cheese at all, so we're going to have to get up and close, and ow! See how long range that is? We're going to have to take a chicken break. Delicious. Now that we are powered by delicious KFC, we are ready to take the fight back to the boss. We just basically run until he breathes fire, and then while he's busy breathing, we'll come up and whip him. And then we run, and then we whip. And then we run, ow! And then we whip. But hey, better to get hit by the boss than to get hit with a fire. Anyway, he's toasted now. Toasted. I made a funny. We pick up some items, get the boomerang cross, and those items despawn before we can grab them. Boo! And we behold another mechanism! Do we want to operate it? Of course we want to operate it. What does it do? Why, it turns these here cogs. What does that do? It opens the first of the 2 gates! Hooray! And those wind down. And we're ready to head out. The gate down over here closes. Or lowers. And you can see the second tower from over here if we use first person mode. There it is. We have to get over there now. We have a save crystal. Let's save our game so we don't have to fight that god-awful boss again. And now it's time for an action segment of the level. We have skeletons coming out of improbably thin floors. We have bone pillars messing up our targeting as I try to target the skeletons coming out of the improbably thin floors. We have bone pillars ruining my attacks while they hit me with puffy little fireballs while I try to target other things. And we have another skeleton without legs. Get out of here. This whole room sucks. It's just chaotic. Those two bone pillars get you in a pincer attack and the skeletons flank you and there's no escaping it. You'll guarantee to use at least one food item in here between the two towers. At any rate, we come down here and we find more skeletons coming out of stone floors. How is this possible? And we try and pick up a gem and we end up picking up the crappy knife. I didn't want that. Thankfully, there's a second boomerang cross over here. Ignore that holy water because we're going to want this boomerang cross for the second tower. We grab the power up. We see some sandbags up here. And there's 500 gold hidden in them. The contents of the bag appear useless. Only sand and gravel. Well, poo. Not that we have money concerns anyway. We have 8,000 of it now and we still haven't even found what we're supposed to spend it on. The money vendor won't even show up until level 3. And that's near the end of level 3. Anyway, we pop this candle open and we get the left tower key. Let's save our game before embarking because this tower sucks. Hooray! And, oh, are you serious? Really? The nitro skeletons are in here? Screw that noise. I'm out of here. Open up! The left tower key has been used. Now, the left tower is a good deal more dangerous than the right tower, and you'll see why in just a moment. There's no floor, which makes falling even more sucky. And that's spikes on the roof, and that's a pretty grim fall deco there. Nice looking, though. Good texture for the Nintendo 64. Anyway, we do a couple more platforming, and we run up some more stairs. And hey, look, a floor that's intact. Spoke too soon! And another guillotine. And we behold the next obstacle, these rotating floor platforms. These are a trick. If those things turn, you're going to get stuck on them. You're going to take damage from the spikes. And then it's going to turn while you're stunned, and you're going to fall and die. If you touch these things, you're dead. There's no hope. This one's a little tricky. Gotta wait for both platforms to turn at the same time. And then wait for them to turn again. And then we make a run for it. Oh crap! Ow, ow, get off the platform, get off the platform. Whew! That was too close. And we jump up here and we have a bone pillar waiting for us at the top. We don't want to deal with that. You knock us down and we're going to be unhappy. And we avoid the guillotine because we don't want our body parts chopped off. And another tricky turning spiky platform moment. We have to wait for both to turn at the same time, just like the last one, and then turn again. So we don't fall. And crap, spiky stairs, spiky stairs! Strangely enough, no guillotine. This is why we wanted that boomerang cross. We could just throw it at that bone pillar. And we don't have to worry about getting too close to him. This jump here is really tricky because these platforms are really narrow. Oh crap! Pull ourselves up. Take the money. We find ourselves at the top of the tower. Hooray! And as up here, I get to explain another day-night mechanic. See this door? It's got a sigil of the moon. This means that door only opens up when it is nighttime. If it's not nighttime, we'll have to use a moon card. But it's already nighttime for us, so we don't have to worry. Hey look, the game is generous enough to just activate the mechanism on its own with a cutscene. It doesn't even ask us anymore. It only took like 4 of these things for it to realize that we don't want to be asked. How nice. That opens up the second gate, and now we are free to go into Castlevania itself. This is more or less the end of the level. Just gotta wait for these here gears to stop spinning, and we'll be on our merry little way. Ooh, spooky bells! Oh my god, a pre-rendered image of Castlevania! Let's take a closer look. Could it be? It's Dracula himself, the man in black. We'll get some cool music again. Hey, voice acting.
All who oppose the Dark Lord must die.
It's not bad voice acting either for a Nintendo 64 game. I think you forgot to finish your sentence there. And he turns to fog and just buggers off. What a wimp! Yeah, well, we'll be getting to you, Dracula, and we'll be laying down the Smackula. There's a save crystal up here for us to use. And a conveniently placed candle. With a chicken leg. We'll save our game so we don't have to go through tower number 2 again in case we die trying to get out of here. And let's hustle. See, there's tower number 1 over there. And there's where we need to be going. The bone pillars are respawned. And we can't throw a boomerang cross at them, because that would just be too easy. And the music's dead. This is another good reason why we wanted these boomerang crosses. We could just kind of spam them around. And they'll just conveniently... Ow! I did like 3 jumps there, and you still hit me! But yeah, you know, spamming boomerang crosses gets rid of the bone pillars. Without that, we would have probably gotten our butts kicked around. Ooh, more money. And more skeletons. Oh, come on! Come on! That's 3 hits! And you whacked me. Get out of here! Alright. We carefully jump down so we don't fall through a hole and die. Because that's happened before. See, that cross is respawned. There isn't really much left to say. It's just the same part we were just at. And we can see that the gate has risen and we can't see anything beyond there now. So we'll just hop on down here. We'll save our game again, just to be safe. And make a break for the exit! And this draws to a close episode 2 of Let's Play Castlevania 64. Keep watching for episode 3, The Dark Villa! Coming soon!